Hey everyone, it's Leo Bond here with a very special Force Friday report from the big event at the Cambie Street Best Buy location in Vancouver, BC, where I was on site to cover all of the festivities, including some amazing Star Wars tech toy reveals, and of course we had Jedi Warriors on hand demonstrating their skills. Some great toys were shown for the very first time, and of course expert demonstrations of many of those toys by people like the professional drone pilot that they had on hand. And right now I'm here to show you what all went down at Best Buy's major Force Friday event. So one of the big reveals was from Sphero. They've got 3 new app-enabled droids out to celebrate Star Wars The Last Jedi, and one of those droids is our old friend BB-8 with a new stand and some very cool app upgrades. But the other 2 droids are R2-D2 and a very stealthy looking evil droid called BB-E9 that looks as though he could be Kylo Ren's own personal droid. And some of the vendors were there driving these droids around, and it was really a lot of fun to see them all in action together, especially considering that one of the new app features is something called the droid-to-droid experience, where all of these bots can interact with each other. So I really can't wait to see more about how that works. These things just look amazing, as is always the case with products from Sphero. Anyway, another cool looking toy reveal, this time from Little Bits, is the Star Wars Droid Inventor Kit, which is actually an R2-D2 build project that you assemble yourself from over 30 different pieces, and I have to say that this thing looks super fun, and there's even some room for creativity with this one. For instance, the gentleman demonstrating it mentioned to me that you can actually swap out R2's main body for a milk carton if you wanted to. Not too sure why you would, but that's beside the point. And anyway, everything will still fit together and work. So I also can't wait to see more of this one. It actually does look like something that I would really like to pick up myself. And finally, we also got to see 3 cool new drones from Propel that are based on iconic Star Wars vehicles. There was an X-Wing Starfighter, a special TIE Fighter, and an awesome speeder bike with an actual rider on board. And each of these drones has its propeller set up underneath the main body of the vehicle, so it's a little bit of a different configuration than what I'm personally used to flying. And of course, the speeder bike was by far my favorite, but they're all very cool, and they all have trick flying features such as flips and whatnot. And of course the rider, he never falls off the speeder bike. It's very, very neat. And the pilot that they had on hand there had complete mastery over these things. I never saw a single crash or incident the whole time I was there, and he just kept on demonstrating them straight throughout the event. So very, very cool. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this brief report on some of the big toy reveals from Best Buy Canada's Force Friday event. But over the next several weeks, leading up to the release of Star Wars The Last Jedi, we're hoping to see many of these toys reviewed in detail on Best Buy Canada's blog by some of our many excellent bloggers from across Canada. And pretty much anything can happen here on the blog, so keep a close eye on it, and you never know what you might see. But until that time, that's all I've got to say about the big Star Wars toy reveals on September 1st. So once again, this is Leo Bond reporting on Best Buy's major Force Friday event from Vancouver, BC. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you soon.